Good morning to everybody. Good morning, Steve. Thank you very much for this opportunity. Hello. Thank you very much for this opportunity to share practices in HR. I will start with my presentation next, please. We are glad to share with you our initiatives and best practices in our plants in LATAM of Mapas Pontes business. We have two plants, one in Ilhéus, Brazil, and the other one in Garín, Argentina. Next. Today I will talk about Garín plant. Garín is located 37 kilometers from Buenos Aires city. We have a warehouse, factory, and administration offices in the same site. The surface is 10,000 square meters. We have 150 employees. We are represented by metallurgic unions and sales unions. From our offices, we give support to 6 people in Uruguay and 5 people in Mexico. And we also gave support to 8 baby employees that works in Garín. All this we do with 2 HR people, including myself, and Beatriz, that is present in this town hall, also helped me. Next, please. We have 2 business units, consumer products and protection, industrial protection. We have 6 manufacturing lines that produce cleaning products with the brand Virulana. We produce steel wool, scorers, wipe clothes, brushes and brooms, and other products. We also import gloves for domestical use, and the business is sales estimated for 2020 in $17 million. The industrial protection business, we import gloves for thermal cut, chemical protection, and other types of risks. The estimated sales will be $6 million. Next. Only one day, the March 20, and we started, after the weekend, we started working because locally we're considered as essential activity and we are authorized to go on producing. We never stop. Nowadays we are working in our plant 100 people. We only have 4 infected cases and 9 suspicious cases. Nowadays they are all working because the infected people are recovered and the suspicious cases has PCR tested with negative results. We are aligned with newer brand protocols. We have worked very closely with Lisette, with Thierry and Felix, who had done a great job. From the business point of view, the pandemic has a very positive impact on home care business because the demand of cleaning products increased. But it has a negative impact on the protection industry because many factories in Argentina closed during the pandemic. Next, please. Inflation is a great problem in Argentina. Last year, we have 54% inflation, and we are administrating salaries below inflation. On the last 2 years, we have an accumulated loss of 15% against inflation. This generates great problems. We have difficulties to attract talents and to retain hours, and it's a very negative impact on good performance because when they try to update salaries, they change job and they leave the company. And it's not so easy to retain them. What we need is to catch up with inflation and a closely dedicated job with talent rewards teams while we are integrating to newer brands. Next, please. Yes, the situation at this moment is that the government have freezed services such as electricity, such as gas, mobile, and health. So in those cases, we have prices freezed, but on consumer products, we have a great inflation. The average nowadays up to August is 19, and we have updated 18 in salaries, no? But we think that we will have an explosion with inflation, because the government is thinking of liberating the prices, no? Okay, next please. On best practices, this year we have implemented success factor. We have updated all data in HCM, and all goals have been uploaded to the system. Our performance management process is being integrated to new brand best practices, and we have the history record of our goals at a click. Next. In 2017, we have 13% of absenteeism. Nowadays, we have 3%. How do we achieve this result? We wrote a written policy of attendance. We trained our supervisors so that they are able to communicate it and train the workforce. We also work on dismissal of chronic absenteeism cases, and we make every month follow up with HR and plant to see how the rate is going. Next. 4 leaders from Buenos Aires have participated of the International Development Program. It is fostered and organized by HR Europe, and they do 3 sessions during the year, and they invite for these 3 sessions to managers and leaders from all the countries around the world of Mapas Pontes business. We have benefits in this activity in which we share all practices to integrate between leaders of Mapas Pontes. We improve our networking. It helps us to understand the business and to align to it. During the sessions, for example, we visited plants and distribution centers of other countries, of course, and leaders are very, very motivated. Outside Paris, yes, in a hotel, in a nice hotel where we practice all the training and activities. And when during the day we leave to, for example, the distribution center in France, that it was at least 10 times bigger than our warehouse, no? But it was very impressive. Next, please. We are proud of our Innovation Day. We implemented an idea proposed by an employee who suggests to make during the day several micro pauses to do exercise and stretching at the workplace. We are proud because we have recognized his initiative. He has a prize, of course. We improve our wellness, and people feel really very, very motivated. And for HR people like us, we feel a great satisfaction to see motivated employees. No? Thank you very much for your time and listen me. That's my presentation.